Hey everybody, welcome back today. I am here now with a math lesson. Remember yesterday we started telling time and we told time to the hour. Today we're going to learn time to the half hour. So you will need your clock from yesterday. If you were using a piece of paper, that's fine. You will also need something to write on because I'm going to show you some clocks and have you guys write the time. So make sure that you have your clock and something to write on and with, and let's go ahead and get started. All right, I will recognize halves of a clock so that I can tell time to the half hour. All right, oh, there we go. Okay, so yes, oh, yep. Okay, so yesterday we looked at reading time when we have had whole hours and no minutes past the hour, right? That's what the 12 means, is that it's 0 minutes past our hour. So we're going to start at 12 o'clock. Remember that we need to start with our minute, well, we need to start with our hour hand. That means it has to be up at the 12, and our minute hand also has to be up at the 12 because we have 0 minutes past 12, right? Now, we know that our minute hand moves, and when it's gone all the way around the clock, it's been 1 hour, okay? So what if, and if you guys notice, as the minute hand went all the way around, the hour hand just moved one number, right? Okay. So as that happens, as our minute hand moves, our hour hand moves very slowly. It moves just a little bit, right? So right now, it's been an hour. It is now what time? 1 o'clock. Good. Okay. So this is what time? Look at your hour hand. That's the small one. Our hour hand is here, so we write our hour first. It's 3. And then this is up at the 12, so that means how many minutes? 0 minutes past the hour. So it is 3 o'clock, okay? Now what if, let me get my clock to say 3, there we go. So what if it has gone halfway around? Remember, halfway is going to be the other side of the clock. So this has moved now to here. Okay, what is our minute hand on now? Yeah, the 6, because if we divide our clock in half, the 12 and the 6. So the 6 means that it is halfway, okay? Now, halfway is 30 minutes. There are 60 minutes in an hour. 30 plus 30 equals 60. So our minutes, if it's at the 6, is going to be 30 minutes because that's how many minutes are in a half an hour. Okay, now, not only did our minute hand move, but our hour hand moved a little bit also. So it is now where? Halfway between what two numbers? 3 and 4. Have we gone all the way around yet? No, so this can't be to the 4 yet. But it's also not still on the 3 because it's moving a little bit. So our time is now 3:30, okay? So here's 3 different ways that we can write 3:30, okay? It is half past 3 o'clock because remember the minute hand has gone halfway around the clock. So we're halfway through the 3 o'clock hour. We're halfway to the 4 o'clock hour. Half past 3 o'clock. Then there's this one. That says 3:30 in numbers the way that we did yesterday, right? So the 12 means it's 0 minutes. And there's 60 minutes, so half of 60 is 30. Okay? Or we can write it in words. 3:30. All right? So why is 7:30 another way to say 7:30? I want you to push pause, talk to mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, whoever is with you. Why do you think that's another way to say it? Okay, hopefully you pushed pause so you had enough time to talk. It's another way to say 7:30 because our minute hand, if we put it at the 7, okay, so there's 7 o'clock, our minute hand has gone halfway through the 7 o'clock hour. Oh, I went the wrong way. There we go. It's gone halfway past our 7 o'clock hour to the 6. But look at our hour hand. It's also halfway between the 7 and the 8, right? All right. What time is this? 4:30. I want you to show me 4:30 on your clock. Think about where your hour hand has to go. It is 4:30. So 4:30, and then think about where your minute hand needs to go. It's halfway through the hour. All right, check your work. Does your clock look like mine? My hour hand is halfway between the 4 and the 5, and my minute hand is on the 6 because that is halfway through the hour. Now, guys, super important, if you leave your hour hand at the 4 pointing like this, it is incorrect because it is halfway past 4. You have to put your hour hand between the two numbers. It cannot go straight on it, okay? All right, let's try this one. One of these two clocks, let me hide myself so you can see both of them. Okay, both of these clocks tell time. One of them shows 3 o'clock, the other one shows 3:30. I want you to tell me some things that you notice. Which one says 3 o'clock? Is it A or is it B? Which one says 3 o'clock? Yeah, A does. And what time does B say? 3:30. All right, so let me come back. Here is a clock. I want you guys to get out your clocks and show me 9:30. So think about, where does your minute hand need to go? Remember, the minute hand is the long one. Where does your hour hand need to go? Remember, that's the short one. When you do this, if you are drawing it, make sure that you make your hour hand short and your minute hand long. All right? Okay. So it's 9:30. That means that my hour hand is between the 9, but it's not yet to the 10. My hour hand is the short one. Okay? And then my minute hand is the long one. And what number should my minute hand be pointing to if it's halfway through the hour? Yeah, the 6. Now, can you see that I made one very much longer than the other one? That is super, super important. If you make them the same length, I won't know which one's the hour and which one's the minute. So make sure that your hours are short and your minutes are long. All right. Show me 10:30. Think about your hour hand. Where should that one go? Think about your minute hand. Where should that one go? All right, you guys always love this. So our hour hand needs to go between what two numbers? 10 and 11. So there's that. And then our minute hand needs to go towards what number? The 6, because it's halfway through that hour. So that's what your clock should look like. If it doesn't, that's okay. This is probably the hardest part. So go ahead and just fix it so it looks like it now. All right. Let's do another one. Ooh, 12:30. This one's a little bit tricky, but I think you guys can do it. Think about where your hour hand needs to go. Think about where your minute hand needs to go. I'm just going to make my marker a little smaller. There we go. All right, 12:30. The hour hand goes between what two numbers? 12 and 1, because we haven't gotten to 1 o'clock yet. So it can't point to the 1. And then our minute hand goes to what number? That's right, the 6. All right. How about 6:30? This is the other one that's probably super, super tricky, all right? So think about, where does your hour hand go? Where does your minute hand go? Your hour hand says that we are between what two numbers? 6 and 7. And then our minute hand says that we are at what number? Directly at the 6. Okay, so that's what your clock should look like. If it doesn't, just make it look like it now. It's more important that we fix our problems than that we get it right the first time. Learning is a process and mistakes are always good. So our objective was to recognize halves of a clock so that we can tell time to the half hour. If you go to my school, if you are in my class, then you guys got a packet. There is the problem set for I think it's for Thursday that you can do. Please take the time to do that. Practice more with clocks. If you guys need any help, even if you don't go to my school and you guys need some help, please leave me a comment below. I hope that you guys subscribe so you guys can keep coming back and see more videos. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.